Hey, what's up, guys? Mike Patrick, and in this video, I'm going to bolster my claim that we are in the righteous reset. I'm going to substantiate why I said I know we are in the righteous reset. Now, maybe a few months back now, I did a video stating how we know, what evidence we can see that we are in a that supports the fact that we are in a righteous reset. Now I got some, like anything else, right? I got some little bit of hate from that video, just a little bit, and all I was doing was trying to show people that look, the Most High, or whoever you call God, there's a higher power that is now holding certain people accountable for things that for a long time they were never being held accountable for. That's just a rational, practical fact. The evidence is there. It's not even really anything to argue about. So the thing is, I used the Bill Cosby situation. Billionaire, right? Billionaire, very prominent in our society, was doing things apparently, allegedly, and got convicted for it for 30, 40, 50 something years, right? And then all of a sudden, he gets pulled up on the charges and gets convicted in 2019, 2018, something like that. Why now? R. Kelly. I used R. Kelly. I said, a guy, been in the music industry maybe 30 something years, had plenty of situations where, well, not plenty of situations, but as far as he was doing what he was doing for a really long time, evidently, and was doing it quite often. Now, he did have the situation with the tape where he urinated on the young lady, but then apparently he got off on that. That wasn't that big of a deal, and then he picked back up with his career. Then now you had the latest situation. Why now? Okay, why now? Then you had Harvey Weinstein, and you just have other situations. I don't want to beat a dead horse as far as how many. I don't have to give you, but so many different examples. So now you have this Jeffrey Epstein situation, another billionaire. These aren't millionaires, okay? These are billionaires, okay, with prominence. Some of the highest people in our society, okay? Highest up people in our society, all right? Now, with Jeffrey Epstein, he brushes shoulders, or has brushed shoulders with President Trump, with President Clinton, okay, and other high-profile people. Why now? And apparently he's probably been doing the things that he's accused of doing for 30, 40 years now, or something like that. Why now? Okay? And who? When, like I said, I use the term or the phrasing, when you're at the top of the pyramid, who puts their boot on your neck? If you were allowed to get away with all these things for 30, 40 years, why is it all of a sudden an issue now? Who's holding you accountable now? So that's just a practical, rational way. We don't have to get into nothing woo-woo. We don't have to get into nothing too out there. Let's just call it a righteous reset. Somebody or something's holding them accountable, when for the longest they were able to get away with these things. And so what I like to do is, from time to time, I'll try to use entertaining things to try to bring home a point, and to support a cause. I try not to use news and things that's going on in news that for most people it's just considered entertainment, and it can't do anything as far as adding value to your life. But I understand that it can be entertaining to draw people in. So therefore I like to use it so I can make a point, and share some wisdom on something that's a bigger issue. So with that said, guys, I always stress, as you can see now, people are being held accountable. People are being judged. It's not about being perfect, right? but it's about now really making a conscious effort to do the right things, okay, and to do something positive and to make a positive contribution in some kind of way, to be good to other people, okay, to be good to yourself. That's why I talk about health. That's being good to yourself, taking care of yourself, okay. Like I said, treating other people with respect, carrying yourself with respect, dignity, okay, honor, integrity, all right, because each one teach one. If one person does something one way, you're going to be an example for someone else to do the same thing. And that's how we clean up the ills of society, okay? When it becomes cool to be, have integrity, when it becomes cool to have dignity, self-respect, treat others how you want to be treated, taking care of yourself so you can be in a proper physical, mental and spiritual state so these things can be easier, okay? And like I said, basically just doing the right things, guys, and attempting to do the right things. And so therefore, judgment won't come upon you necessarily. It's all in the hands of the Most High. That's why only God can judge you at the end of the day. But, like I said, we pretty much know what we can do to attempt to do the right thing. And the Father knows your heart. So He knows if you're attempting to do the right thing. All right, guys, because things are getting cleaned up, as you can see. And even if you don't think that it's cleaned up, it's all a front. Like, why would anybody have to go to the extent of fronting all this stuff? You know what I mean? So at least these people are getting pressed now. People are getting pressed for doing the wrong thing, no matter how prominent they are, how large they are. Okay? And then, like I said, use your mind to think further into things like this and ask yourself what's really going on then. Because a lot of times most people claim to believe in God, most people claim their religion or anything like that, but then once you see things going on in the world and you see God moving, you see the Most High moving, then we still try to look at practical ways of why something is happening. Sometimes there's just simply divine intervention. There's no other practical way of looking at things sometimes, okay? So, as a matter of fact, I'm probably gonna do a video later on today about a divine intervention story, my own divine intervention story. Hopefully, that story can give people some encouragement and some confidence that there is a higher power. This is for people who completely don't believe in any higher power. This is for people who may be struggling with depression, anxiety, things like that. Feeling hopeless, different things like. There is a divine intervention, okay, and divinity. All right, guys, and I'll share that story with you guys. I got in what should have been a really bad car accident, and everything about it was bad as far as the damage to the car and things like that. But but I came out fine. All praises to the Most High. So yeah, I'll tell that story later though. All right, guys, peace. Hopefully this was an insightful video.